Welcome to the Mulligan Menace. We got a little bit different one here today. We have a Pioneer Boros Convoke. But first, I'm going to ask that you guys hit that subscribe button below. Fairly new channel. Just started posting regularly at the beginning of September. So trying to get my view count up so I get the YouTube algorithm to help find the videos and share with everybody. Post new videos every day. And kind of want to hear what you guys think of me posting some Pioneer content. Please put some comments down what you like about Pioneer content, or if you want to see more of it. Otherwise, let's get into the deck list here. The whole idea here is you're trying to get as many creatures down as possible so that you can hit your Convoke targets here. We have both the Knight-Errant of Eos. This allows you to search up your deck and then find some creatures off the top of your deck. We got the Loxodon, which gives everything that you convoke a +1/+1 counter. And then we also have the Zenith, which is a nice addition to this deck, that you can, one, either create the 1/1 tokens or add +1/+1 counters to each creature. Chances are, by the time you get this down, you're going to probably be wanting to add those 1/1 counters with everything you have. To fuel that, we've got a ton of creatures here. We got the Ornithopter. We have the 4 of the Inspector. Notice it investigates. Same thing with the Thraben Inspector investigates. We have 4 Warden in the Skies. Allows you to get a lot of those counters added to this with tapping other creatures. And then we have 3 of the Voldarian Epicure. Just a nice 1/1 creature body that does a little bit of damage there. Also creates that blood token. Those artifacts are important because you have a Gleeful Demolition. Destroy target artifact. If you control the artifact, create 3 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. So that's really nice to have that, especially when you're putting 1/1 counters on everything, because you can start making those things grow pretty big, which is really handy. The other thing is, this also allows you to have the clue tokens, which allow you to draw cards if you really want to, if you need to, just sacrifice them. Otherwise, they're just nice fodder for the demolition. All in all, we got a plethora of different lands here. The one I do want to highlight is the dunes here. If you sacrifice a desert, so you can sacrifice this one, creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn, activate only as a sorcery. Basically, you're going to go really wide, be able to put counters on the creatures that you have. Otherwise, we just have a plethora of different lands here to make sure that you have your red and white mana untapped when you need it. So really neat deck. The deck did have a 74.5%, I believe, win rate. I pulled this off of Untapped. I was just surprised by how high of a win rate this deck had in Pioneer format, so I was excited to give this one a whirl. Let's get into the gameplay. All right, opponent goes first. We do have 2 land. We do have Wardens, which is nice, and then we also have our Convoke card. Cosmic Grand would be nice if we can get it down. We can drop this on white. Get a Warden down. Might as well get that down too. Underground River. All right, let's just get this down and we can trigger the Warden. We want to find that land. Get that Zenith down. Especially now that we got 2 of them. Okay. Really like that art on that. Okay, fairy. Well, we didn't find that land. We did find shelter. Suppose we'll just do this. We'll trigger the inner. Huh. Well, just for fun, we'll keep it on there. We'll double shelter the inner sky. Hope they cast something decent, like a creature or something that we can shelter. We're not going to be able to do that, are we? Hmm. I mean, we're going to shelter. I mean, we can shelter that. Get rid of this. We can trigger this. Tap those. There's our land. It's phased out, so we can't even attack it. This will have vigilance and flying next turn. Okay, Cecil. We will be able to attack in next turn to get rid of it. Interesting. What has he got? Oh, he's got a ninja with flying. Sure. Get rid of the planeswalker. Now we're in pretty good shape here. We got this guy with Ward 4. He has a bounce spell. He could take care of that. Otherwise, I'm thinking of dropping a Zenith here. Okay. Can't tap that. Good game. All right, we go first. We got 2 land. We got some inspectors. We even got the Zenith here, which is really nice. Gleeful. Let's keep that. A Convoke target would be really nice as well. Because we can cast this turn 2. Turn 3 would be like a really big Convoke. Ooh. They're really going down. All right, we'll get that. It's a good shelter target. Okay. So let's go with White. We will shelter. Take that. And he can't target my thing, so I'm not too worried about it dying anytime soon. That's fine. Let's do this. This gives us blockers. We're going to attack in. I'll leave this in my hand. We're going to give everything +1/+1 next turn. No blocks. That's fine. 7 damage. You gonna sack it? Yep. And they do 6 damage next turn is the real question. We'll get this down. Everything. They actually got to do 9 damage. We'll attack in. Nine damage, and we got blockers. Good game. All right, I go first here, so let's check this out. Let's keep it. We'll drop this down. We can get this to come out and investigate. We can drop the warden next turn. Start pumping it. Oh, 2 wardens. I think it was worth just getting this out. Get this out. Yeah, let's get the 3rd one. Attack in. If he doesn't kill our creatures, we can just drop this next turn. Yeah, I think those are not too bad. We'll also pump this one while we're at it. All right. Okay, they got the steam can. That'll be a perfect target for the ghost. Ooh. Get rid of all that stuff. Just get this down. Their steam can. All right, good game. All right, opponent goes first on this one. We do have a lot of drops here for that. Want to get that 3rd land so we can get the Zenith down. Okay, it looks like we might be playing control. We'll pay the 2. Get Inspector down. See what they cast. It's a possibility that I might do a shelter if they cast something here. They don't. Okay, we'll get this down. Get the 3rd one down. All right. We'll take in a big single damage. Unless they got something. Okay. Okay, Omen of the Sea. Is this a devotion? Mono blue devotion? Sphinx's tutelage. Ah, nice mill deck. Okay. Well. I'm going to pay 2 life. We're going to throw this on here. We want to get rid of that Sphinx. I'm not going to play this because I want to do double spell next turn. He has another one. We will put the +1s down here. We can cast this and pump our field. All right, good game. All right, Boros Convoke. We go first. Yeah, we'll keep that. That out. We'll get this with the investigator down. Want to get our zenith down as soon as possible here. Get rid of that one. Got quite a few creatures, so we would love to find some of our Convoke targets. They'll get her sheltered. Need to draw a land here. It's not a land, but I think we're going to do this. Trying to find our land. Yeah, we'll get that out. Let's attack in for a whole bunch. That's fine. Take 4. I think we still attack in. Quite a bit of damage. Down to 10. Well, that just ruined our ability to pump them. Okay, we'll take that. We're going to discard that. Spectre down. I'm going to avoid attacking in here. We can shelter whatever he has going on. Yep, there's the target. That's fine. I think that's probably the best target for it. All right. That's nice. Okay, I figured they were going to go after that. That's fine. We have another Loxodon. I want to grab that. You can attack in. Fortunately, they don't have a demon, so they will take some damage here. They gained it again, but all right. Pretty strong force here on the board. They pretty much have to sweep the board, I think, here. Well, that ain't gonna do it. Good game. I have to say the deck worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. I mean, it did have a pretty high win rate on Untapped. This thing really was easy to go wide. I didn't see any decks with sweepers or anything like that, so that helped me to keep my go wide strategy and just pump up the team. It's crazy how big of a team you can get fast. Shelter by Ghost is just a nice all-around removal spell. Plus, it puts a little bit of evasion on creatures that you have. Warden's always a good one. Like that having that ability to fly over when you need to. All in all, pretty solid deck. Like I said earlier, please hit that subscribe button below. Trying to grow the channel as much as I can right now. We just started a little over 2 months ago, so it's really helps out doing so. Also, like and comment how you like having Pioneer content on this channel. This is the first time I did Pioneer content, so I'd like to hear from the audience what you guys think and if you want to see more of it. Otherwise, have a fantastic day.